Well, this has been long overdue. You could say it's been a month of Sundays.
Welcome back.
You might have stumbled across this channel through a recommendation from the algorithm or this viral TikTok, or you already know me. Regardless of how you arrived here, welcome. But if you arrived here from TikTok, let me just tell you this story. A friend of mine texted someone from my church to send me this TikTok. Yay! Your awesome work is getting noticed. Now, I don't have a TikTok, and as a zillennial, which is like a mix between Gen Z and millennial, it's a micro generation, all right? It's okay. Anyway, but I don't have a TikTok account. I just don't have it within me to create another social media account. I just don't have it. I just don't have it in me. I'm tired, child. I'm just tired. This TikTok boosted my subscriber count from 225 to where I am. So thank you. Thank you. The vision from this channel follows the mantra from the Field of Dreams, which says, "But if you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come." And people are indeed coming, which fills me with so much gratitude that my content is reaching the right people. But if I'm being honest, I'm also filled with a bit of fear because I am an introvert. I enjoy being on the other side of the camera, turning the dials, looking through the viewfinder, clicking for the snapshot. But my fear is overwritten by my desire to create. This is the very reason why I decided to start this channel. And as it continues to grow, I feel like it's good to revisit what I think are evergreen tips for building a channel from scratch. And by evergreen, I mean this information has a long shelf life on the internet. Building a channel from the ground up can be an exciting yet challenging endeavor. They say the first step you need to take is to nail down what you're genuinely passionate about sharing, which will be your niche. So to take you back a little bit, it was 2020. Earth was basically at a standstill. And the idea for this channel came during the solitude of quarantine. So video after video, I watched many YouTubers, but there weren't many that I could really connect with. And it was during that time that the words of Toni Morrison, y'all know that wasn't Toni Morrison, right? Y'all know that wasn't Toni Morrison, right? I'm just trying to check to see who's in the audience. You know what I mean? This is Toni Morrison. That was Maya Angelou. It was the words of Toni Morrison that really struck a chord with me. She said, if there's a book that you want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it. Basically, if there's something that you wish existed, but it doesn't yet, then it's up to you to create it. So this ignited a spark within me, motivating me to take action and produce the kind of content I long to see in the photography community. For me, I'm passionate about my faith, writing, photography, and history in that order. It took me 4 years to build on the ideas that I had before I felt ready to debut the first episodes of my line of series on this channel. I launched this channel with the first 2 installations of Witness to Glory and Canon on the Canon series. The whole thought process behind devising Witness to Glory is that it's not just about church photography. It's about so much more. Diving deep into the heart behind what we do as photographers. The church photographer is a visual storyteller, entrusted with the privilege of bearing witness to the glory of God in the lives of people. If you're captivated by the intersection of faith and photography, this series is tailored for you. If you are a church photographer or interested in church photography, this series is designed for you. And because I am a church photographer, I want to relay some of my experiences. So I thought this would be a good idea. This is something that I'm passionate about, and I can talk about this for a long period of time. And then I had the Canon on the Canon series, which is a series that explores this canon through the lens of this one, to dive deep into the narratives of the canonical Gospels. So whether you're exploring the Gospels for the first time or revisiting familiar passages, this series will challenge preconceptions and deepen your understanding of the Gospels. I devised this series with the intention to journey with Jesus and witness his ministry, miracles, and message as never before. So those were the first two concepts that I had in mind for launching this channel. And later on, I introduced the first installation of Still Good. In the age of Reels and AI, still photos are still good. It's a photography series that explores various styles of the medium in creative ways. It took 4 years to develop these ideas, and those 4 years were not in vain. The reason why some start their channels and quit immediately is because they not only underestimate the time and energy that it takes to produce content, but they don't consider the long-term effect of their ideas. The ideation process, I think, is the most important, and messing it up, I think, hurts your channel in the long run. The ideation phase isn't solely for the creation of your YouTube channel, but it's for its existence, however long that is. So I spent 4 years in the ideation stage of this channel before debuting my first 2 episodes. But those 4 years devoted to the ideation process were worthwhile. It was time spent wrestling with these ideas and logistically figuring it out. How can I turn them into real content? The ideation process can be the most challenging and difficult, but the longer you spend wrestling with it, the better your content will be. However long you spend formulating your ideas for your channel, it's how long your channel is going to last. No ideas means nothing to script, nothing to shoot, and nothing to edit. As long as you're brainstorming, your channel has a surviving chance. But what will ultimately lead to its extinction is not acting upon your ideas. Don't just let your ideas be ideas without any legs. Build them up. Once you've fleshed out the ideas for your channel, the real work begins with recording the actual video content, which takes time. It's a process that involves multiple takes, configuring lighting and sound, and working around any technical difficulties that may arise. After that, it's the time-consuming task of the post-production phase. Editing videos to achieve the desired flow, pacing, and visual style is an incredibly detailed process. Then adding graphics, special effects, music, and other polishing touches is equally time-consuming. When you factor in the additional task of generating titles, writing descriptions, creating thumbnails, you realize that these hours amount to either a part-time or full-time job. Don't underestimate the time that it takes to work on your channel, from the ideation stage to the final production. Honestly, trying to carve out time to build a channel when you're already juggling a full-time job feels like an Olympic sport. It's not just about finding a spare hour here or there. It's about summoning the energy and focus after a long day of work when your brain is like already fried, and then diving into the detailed work of scripting, filming, and editing. When you genuinely love creating, when you have stories to tell or knowledge to share, that desire within you won't let you quit. It will push you to find those precious pockets of time, making those sacrifices worthwhile, and somehow finding a way to make it all happen. When you are building a channel from scratch, you should know that the amount of views, the subscriber count, and even AdSense work as either deterrents or motivators for you to continue building. So don't worry about the stats in the early stages of building, because if you build it, the right people will come, and even the wrong people will filter themselves out. It could take one TikTok to introduce your work to an entirely new audience that you couldn't even imagine. So just build, and if need be, rebrand. That is something that I had to do with this channel. I wanted to get better and improve my storytelling. My first thought was I want to produce the content that I would enjoy years later. And that's what I'm working towards. You have to enjoy making your content. I make content that I enjoy watching after the fact. It's actually funny because it was after this shoot that we were having a conversation. We're talking about YouTube, and she mentioned that she's her favorite YouTuber. And I love the idea of that because you should be your favorite YouTuber. Like, not in a self-centered type of way, but you should enjoy the content you make because you're making it. That passion will keep you building. If you build it, they will come. Welcome to my channel. So this is the first installation of A Month of Sundays, which is a rebranded series on this channel that will take you behind the scenes as I build what this channel is becoming, the Lauren channel. So thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you. I appreciate you. Yup. I think we're good.